Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to implement the notification functionality. So let's just jump in. Um, I'm going to create a route for that. So I'm going to go to web.php and here I'm going to duplicate this and let's say user profile slash notifications. And this is going to be pointing to all the notifications. We have a route for that, right? So setting slash notification, let me check this one. And the name is going to be notifications as well. So I'm gonna import like use this as a route name in the settings.php settings blade file, and here in the others, here we have the default notification.html. So I'm gonna use a route and the name is settings.notifications, and we have a bell icon, and that is fine. So now the next step is to load a template. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the reveal this in explorer, then go to public storage template and default notification, not information. Let's go back, notification. So I'm gonna find, yeah, information, this one, um, notification, yeah, this one. So this is going to be the notifications for the user. So I'm going to press Ctrl U and search for the main content. I'm going to copy everything from here all the way to right here and copy this, close these, then go to the, let's close this one, go to notification livewire component, which is right here. I'm gonna extend that, so extends the layouts dot app, and here we are going to pass the notification of this user. So let's say notifications and get the notifications, import the model, the notification model, not found, notification, this one, um, get the notification of this user. So where the user underscore id is auth of id, which is the current authentic user id, and then um, latest, like order them by latest one, and paginate by the number that we will specify, or the like infinite scrolling functionality, we will copy there. I'm going to paste this thing right here, and then I'm going to remove most of them and leave just one. So let's remove these all the way to here, um, and here we have two notifications, so I can remove these two as well. And I'm gonna use a loop here, so let's say for each, and dollar notifications and notification, and here I'm gonna use for else loop, because we have for else, for because of the empty flag or whatever you want to call it. For that one, I'm going to use for else loop. So if there's no, then h1 dot text dash center dot text dash danger, and no notifications, and then this is gonna go inside this loop. I'm gonna format that, and that should work fine. So now I'm gonna go to notification, and as I mentioned before, we will have to like add infinite scrolling functionality. So for that, I'm gonna go ahead and copy the saved post. We have that right here, right? So I'm gonna copy that from here, just like dispatching the event, and it's going to like increase the pagination. I'm gonna copy that to the notification and paste that right here, and I'm gonna use this variable in the pagination. So the pagination accepts the parameter where like how many you want to show per page. So I'm gonna paste that, and this is 9 in this case, which is fine totally. I'm gonna add semicolon, and then we need the icons, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and copy the icons importation from any blade file. Let's say this one. I'm gonna copy it from here and then go back to notifications, paste that right here, and alert circle, um, chat, plex, notifications, and here we are showing all the notifications. So maybe we can add a query for that one as well. Let's say f dash models. Also we have one thing, and that is like read it, right? So that is here we are gonna like make use of that. Notifications, notification where um, is going to be array, because we have to check the user underscore id. The user underscore id is out of id, and the read it underscore it is empty or null. It empty, right? So let's say null for now, and let's see if that works. And then count them, so show the count of those, and if that is empty, then we can display 0 as well. And here we have something I don't know, we will check that once we view the UI, so let's do that as well. Do we have any other no, like icons? Alt more. Yeah, here this is where like we will be finding the like the when you click on this, it's going to redirect you to somewhere, right? So this is where you will be redirected. So I'm going to add style, margin dashed of -10 pixel as always, and then load the icon. So exclamations on the both sides, dollar icons of get icon, pasting the name, more alt, and then we don't have any other icons, right? We have the user image. We can include the user image like whenever we create notification. Let's see what all the information that we have. For now, let's refresh the page. The server is up and running, so I'm gonna refresh the page on the settings page and then go to the notifications. More alt not found, so I'm gonna go to other icons and search for the more alt icon and name. So let's say I'm gonna search for more. We have these two. Maybe let's say arrow. We can use this thing as well. How about that? And maybe this one, or we can use this one. I'm gonna go with this one. So I'm gonna copy the name, come here and paste that, and then come here and refresh, and let's see, no error. So I'm gonna close this tab. We have one notification and we have the icon, and now I'm thinking about like if we have the type, right? So if the notification is like someone is posting on your post, or someone is liking your post, someone is doing something, then in that case we can display that post or that user profile, right? um, but in other cases, like in notifications like password update, we don't have to show notification, but we can do like show the password icon or something like that, a lock button, and show the message like password is updated or something like that. So these are the possibilities that we can do in this case. So let's load the icons. Also, we can do one thing like we can add icon to read the notification, and we can add icon to like clear the notifications that are right here. So I am looking at these icons. This one is pillar hard drive, and then circle, and then trash. So maybe we can um, let's do one thing. I'm gonna set these two buttons like this is going to be buttons. Also we like that is fine, we can leave that as it is. So I'm going to select these, and style, margin dash top is gonna be negative 10 pixel as always. And here I'm gonna load the icon, so exclamation marks and dollar icon, icons of get icon, passing the icon name. So we can copy that as well, which is not here, which is here, not correct. So I'm gonna do that manually, cut this into this place, this one, not this one, this one, yeah. And then move this one to this one, but here we don't need the like the feather keyword, so I'm gonna remove that. And then the trash, so trash dash 2, and import that right here. And also we have the user image, right? We will think about that. So let's refresh and let's see how it looks like. So I'm gonna refresh, and yeah, looks good. If I go to feather website with icons, um, like, do we have anything like to read the icon, the like mark the icons is like read. So what I mean is, like, whenever you click on that, it's going to like read those icons, and those will be marked as like read, it will be true, so that will be not counted in the list that we have, like this list that we have. So I'm gonna close this, so I'm gonna use I can let's remove this one and leave these two, and that will be used for this for that purpose. So I'm gonna remove this, and here we can add like um, actions, right? So wire is also like clickable, right? Yeah. So wire click and call a function, and that is gonna be read, and like read all at once. So we have the read it, right? We can do one thing, like if you click on this, then we will set this as read, and that will be like marked as some other things or something like that. Like those that are not read, like you, those notifications that you haven't read will be with different color, and those that you have read will be with different color. But here we can do all at once. Like you have a bunch of notifications and you want to read all of them at once, you can click this icon and that will do that. And if you want to clear the notification, like the notification you got, like let's say 1,000 notification, you want to clear that, you can do that from here. So that is what I'm going to do. So read all, let's say, and here copy this, and this is going to be clear all or something like that, or clear, that is going to be fine. So clear, and I'm going to create those, but let's create those, that is the next task to do. So I'm gonna create function, let's say read it, read read all, yeah. And this accepts no parameter, and here what we are going to do is update the notifications of this user that are not like this user haven't read yet. So I'm gonna do read underscore it as null, and this is an array, right? So I'm gonna pass that, and the user ID is auth ID, and get all of them, then go ahead and loop through that and update the status. So let's say data equals to this, and then use loop. So let's say for each dollar data is item, let's say, and then dollar data of read underscore it equals to now is a carbon method which returns the current date. So I'm gonna save that after this, and once all this is done, then we can dispatch browser event and notify the user that all the notifications are marked as read. So I'm gonna copy the notification where we have it. um, we can add notification here as well, but we don't have settings, socials, password update. Yeah, here we have it. So I'm gonna add this to the social as well, because like we should notify the user in every cases whenever they do any operation. So let's say accounts or data saved or saved, something like that, saved. And then go to the where we are, notification. Yeah, and here I'm gonna display browser event, and let's say um, all notifications marked as read. So that is it. And after that we have to create another function, and that is to clear the notifications, right? So to do that, I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna duplicate this, because some of functionality is gonna be pretty much the same. The condition is gonna be like this, like get all of them where they are like read it or not it, and data. And I think we can call the delete directly. So if I do this, if I call delete, I think we can call that directly on that collection. And after that, let's say notifications cleared successfully, and displays that event, and the name is going to be clear as we specified in the let file. So now after this, we have, let's try that, let's see how it looks like. We have the to load to work on this section, right? If the notification is post notification, like you created notification, you you posted, you created some page, you created something, someone joined your page or something, then that notification will be displayed right here. So if I do one thing, um, let's see, I'm gonna go to this, and here we have the whenever we talking about the read it, right? So if I read this, it should change the color. So that is what I mean. So in order to change the color, we can specify some color. So by default, also whenever you some of them are clickable, right? The URL is set to something. So if that is clickable, then you should be redirected to some page, right? And we have that right here, but we can do that on this thing as well. So um, maybe we can call the this thing, that is dollar notification of URL. And if that is empty, it's not it can't be empty, because that is required in every places. If that's not like you don't pass this, it's going to throw error. Like this piece period is required. And the color BG is light blue, right? So maybe we can consider this as not read notifications, and if that is read, then we will change the color. So let's do one thing, let's create a notification, let's do something so that we got notification. um, if I create a post, created post, is it going to notify me? Do we have the notification for that? We got browser event, but how about notifications? You have the notification right here as well, like your password has been updated. um, we have only one notification, but maybe we can do like, there are a lot of possibilities with the notification. Like let me tell you, like if I like and Facebook, let's think about Facebook. If you like someone post, right? If I like this user post, and this user is notified that me liked like his post. Let's say user A liked user B post. So we can add notification for that. We can add notification per comment. Like whenever you comment on someone post, that user will is notified that I commented on that and that user post. Another another place will be like if you visit someone profile, especially on TikTok and LinkedIn, this is a possibility, like they are notifying you that your profile is viewed by this place, this person and this person. So we can do that as well. But we have to create a notification to test that functionality. Maybe I can do one thing. Let's create a page. I think we do have the notification in that case. So so that we have two notifications, and those are the possibilities that I mentioned. So if you want, you can add those as well. So I'm going to add thumbnail and profile picture. Let's say Elon Musk. And once these are loaded, I'm gonna also we resize the images, right? So you can do that for this one as well. I'm gonna save this, and we got notifications. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to notifications again. Notification. There should be notifications, right? So we can change the name. Now if I read one notification and the other is not read, then they should be like different with color. So if I do one thing, like if I debug that from here, I'm gonna select one of these, and let's say this one should have, instead of light gray blue, let's say light. How about this? It looks like this. Maybe we have the BG gray. Looks like this. I think the BG light is going to be fine. So in order to do that, we have the ability to do that by making using the read it. So dollar notification of read it not equal to, if this is equal to null, then or we can do that like this as well. If this is like, if the notification if the read it has some value, then display this one. Otherwise display the BG light. How about this? BG light here. And after that, they should work in that case. So now maybe we can like resize this icon as well. Let's say 24. How about 16 or 18? 16, let's say 18. Yeah, that is fine. So now if I click on this, it's going to read all of the and change the color. So if I read that, let's see, we got an error. Collection save does not exist. We are looping through that, and okay, this is item, not data. So I'm gonna refresh and let's see if that's going to work in this case. So if I read them, also we can add title to this. So let's do that quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and add titles to these places. So here, let's say title and read notifications, and this is gonna be title clear notifications. And if I read that, notifications are marked as read, but the color is not changed. I think, how to, so let's do one thing. This condition that we specified, if the read it as some value, then to that seems to be having some issue. I'm gonna go to notification, read it. Let's do one thing. If I specify the condition, like if read equals to null, then blue, otherwise light gray. So yeah, all of them are now marked as read. Also we can add a like a border between two notifications. And another thing we can do, let's work on the inner functionality. So this is the user. So I think in all of the cases this is the same user, so maybe we can ignore that, post it in this. mm, let's leave that. I'm gonna remove this because in our case all of them are like looks pretty much the same. So I'm gonna just load the message. So we have the PL as message, right? So notification of message, and we can specify the created date as well. So dollar notification of created it, and this is gonna be dip for humans. I'm gonna format that, and now if I refresh, we should have those messages. One is password update. Yeah, your password has been updated, and uh, page has been created successfully. So I think I can remove these two because like it has nothing to do with those notifications. um, Maybe we can add like sections in the notifications, like if someone likes your post, and then in that case you can display that specific that user specific notification, like profile picture or something. But here in this case we can display this user profile icon. Let's do one thing. I'm gonna go to feather icons and look for a specific icon that will be related to notification. And if a notification is read, then let's search for notification. We have just a bell icon. How about man, clear? Not interesting. So how about removing this section completely? We have the feather heart reaction. This is interesting. I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna comment this out, and like in our scenario we cannot use this, so we have to like ignore that completely. And here we can include something, and that is something like icon, loading icon from the icons, but I did not found any interesting icon. Like if I go to feather, not this website, feather icons, search for notification. This is the notification icon. I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Everything is gonna be pretty much the same. So I'm gonna copy this thing, come here, paste, not here, here, and change the name to bell. So I'm gonna do this, and notification reaction, no need for this because this is going to like change the style. Put it at the bottom and change the style. So bg red gradient, no need for that. And text white, yeah, maybe that is fine. In the here, as always, margin top is gonna be -10 pixel. Then we have to load the icon, so exclamation marks here, dollar icon of icons of get icon, and icon is this one, bell. and let's see how it looks like. So I'm gonna refresh the page, and let's see. I'm gonna like increase the size of this because we can specify. Can I add font size to, let's say, 40 pixel? It does not seems to work in this case. So I can do one thing, and that is to specify the size here. So let's say icons of X. Let's say this has about 30 pixel, 30 pixel maybe icon size, and instead of this one, where is it? Instead of like icons of get icon, I'm gonna use icon X of get icon. So that would have a big one icon. Yeah, it has, but I don't like the styling. Hmm, you can do one thing. Let's completely remove that. We don't need that. Padding, margin bottom, margin top, height and weight, zero auto. So BG gray, MT, MB, interesting. BG light, um, left height, I think. Let's remove these and let's see how it looks like. It's too small, I think. I'm gonna remove this and this. And here, let's remove this one as well because we're not gonna include that. So no need to have that. And here, as you can see, we have a lot of space, right? We remove that from here, as you can see, but we have to remove that from here as well, I think. So we have some classes for that. Notification box, notification, item center, p of 3, rounded 3. Mhm. Let's debug that from here. I'm gonna press um, F12, come here. I think this is the padding. As you can see, padding left, and here I don't see. Yeah, here I think this is it. If I remove this one, no, we don't have to remove that one. How about if I apply custom styling or custom classes for to remove the margin or padding left thing? So in order to do that, I'm gonna add class. Let's say PL of 0 and ML of 0. Nothing happened. If I disable this, okay, so that is added on the notification dash box. So that is controlled from the notification class. If I remove the notification box, what is gonna happen? Let's see. Maybe this is gonna destroy the complete UI. Um, but I think it looks good. So let's go with this one. Also, I'm gonna add let's say class and border dash bottom. So we have like a separation between two notification. And yeah, looks good. So now these are like these notification already I have read them, right? So if I create another notification, and there should be a different color definitely. So I'm gonna create a fetch by using fake filler, upload some random icons, Elon Musk, and this thing is gonna be cat. I think we have to fix this issue, but we will fix that as well. We have fixed this in the groups as well as in the user update profile section, but we haven't done that right here, so it's still throwing that error. issue like big images. I'm gonna go to settings. We have created a notification, as you can see right here. And after this, I'm gonna go to notifications. And after notifications, here you can see the first one is with different color. So this means this is a new notification. And as you can see, if I hover over this, it's pointing to page slash and then the page ID. So if I click on this, it should redirect me to that specific page, and it does. So that is what we need. So that is it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. In the next video, we are going to implement the help as well as logout functionality. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.